I do want to just touch on hospital dentistry as an entity, because about 5% of the 10% of the individuals with special care needs, health needs, wind up receiving their care in operating rooms or in sedation facilities. Um, Tell me what that's like as a parent. Tell me what that's like as a practitioner with both of your hats on.
I've been so fortunate. Well, maybe not so fortunate because my son has needed hospital dentistry at one point in his life. And it was really revolving around a tooth that it was a primary tooth. I was still learning as a parent that these rewards that he was getting in school all day long were sweets. So I get to share with parents today, ask those questions, make sure that they're rewarding with some kind of a toy or something other than food. Worst thing you can do to a young person is to continually put something sweet in their mouths. We've talked about that. But he ended up having to need a root canal and a stainless steel crown. No way that's going to happen. But to the point that you made earlier, it should be reserved for crisis mode. And so the ordeal of going through this as a parent, he doesn't react properly to Benadryl or anything that you're going to give him to calm him. It has the opposite effect. So the
Very
whole
common.
moment from when we walk into that hospital, and no matter what they say, give him before he even gets there, it's not working. He is worked up. So, ketamine usually right in the backside, and you're, as a parent, watching your child and the guilt and, you recognizing how he's going to feel when he comes out of it. And it's just, and the wait. I mean, if my son goes for preventive care every 3 to 4 months now. And since that day has never needed anything but preventive care, because I've learned so much along the way. But I hear from families all the time, and it's heartbreaking. Think about how long that person's suffering.
Oh, it can be 6, just to put numbers on it, it's 3 to 9 months in most areas to do so, because the hospitals limit the operating room time. They make that, then a cold can get you taken off the schedule. The visits before, I think I hear a murmur, I need you to go have a cardiologist, I think we need to get blood tests, we need to do, and just the panel of things. I did many, many operating room, based cases, and we still have the need for some to receive this. It's a risk. It's difficult. There's too little availability of time. Best avoided.
Yeah, and no one thought, and I learned this from Steve Perlman, no one thought about what other medical care might he need. Well, so I brought this fact up that we weren't able to get an echocardiogram. He needed
podiatrist,
some other sonogram.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, while he's going to be under general. And one of the things that's hard for me to say, but one of the times I got to hug him best was when he was under anesthesia.
Wow.